not a licensed physician at the time of recording this video. I'm not giving medical advice. It's purely educational and for entertainment. The other night I was laying in bed. I was thinking about all the adrenaline I've had in my life. And I was thinking about the fact that adrenaline and beta-adrenergic receptors are very interlinked with the cell cycle, especially of epithelial cells and endothelial cells. They have been implicated in causing hemangiomas. Medications that block beta-adrenergic receptors have been shown to block progression of the cell cycle and reduce the size of hemangiomas. So what's the point of this video? Is it to tell you stuff that sounds abstract? I mean, it's not abstract at all, but me talking about adrenaline, cell cycle, hemangiomas, perhaps that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But then I was thinking, that's interesting. That has a relation with cancer. Now, a hemangioma is not cancer. It's a tumor made of blood vessels. But cancer does need blood vessels. And things that, when a person has high adrenaline, it's likely that they also have high cortisol. Now, it's not 100% of the time that you'll have high cortisol when you have high adrenaline. But nowadays, there's a lot of people that are in a chronically stressed state. They have high adrenaline, high cortisol, and that high cortisol can actually cause cancer because corticosteroids, including cortisol, suppress the immune system. Now, why is that important? Because cancer, like other undesired things in the human body, is supposed to be kept under control by the immune system. When your immune system is suppressed, things start growing, whether that's bacterial infections, viral infections, cancer. Being in stress all the time will most likely really increase your risk of cancer. Now, I'll be honest, as I always am, I haven't looked up what the statistics are and what the research has said about how much being stressed raises your risk of cancer. I know it raises your risk of cancer. It's common sense when you know human biology. If you're elevating cortisol and adrenaline, you're going to be at a higher risk of cancer. So how do they work together? Because I mentioned that the blood vessels are important for cancer. So imagine you have high cortisol all the time, and you're allowing cancer to grow unchecked by the immune system, or just less checked by the immune system. Now that's bad, but you know what could be even worse? Now this relationship, I don't know how much it exists, how important it is, but there is a theoretical relationship where the cancer is growing because your immune system's not suppressing it, and then that heightened adrenaline is also fueling more blood vessel growth for the cancer. Now, of course, cancer doesn't obey normal rules of the human body. It can make its own rules, so to speak. It can change the way things work. Like if normally a cell needs a certain molecule to turn on a certain growth pathway, cancer can just turn the pathway on without the molecule. So perhaps it doesn't even need the adrenaline. I'm sure there are strains of cancer that don't need the adrenaline. But it's like, if you've got cancer, do you want really high adrenaline, or would you rather not have really high adrenaline? I don't think I'd want really high adrenaline fueling even more blood vessel growth. Maybe not the most important thing. What is really important is that if you suppress the immune system, whether that's by exogenous administration of corticosteroids or because you're in a chronic stress state, you are increasing your risk of cancer. Now the question is, how much? That depends on how much of a chronically stressed state you're in, how well your body responds. There's a lot of factors, but you are going to be increasing your risk of cancer. So I'm going to wrap that up real simply. Cortisol, released when you're stressed, reduces the immune system. Immune system normally controls cancer. So when you have more cortisol, cancer can grow more uncontrolled. Adrenaline increases the growth of blood vessels. Hope you like this video. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Check out my other videos. Check out my Instagram, AndreyHutch, AndreyHutch. You can hire me for training, consultations, plans, whatever. Same thing with diet, same thing with supplements, same thing with special supplements, same thing with harm reduction. No medical advice, though, only medical information. You can also hire me for chemistry, advice, consultations, tutoring, whatever. Same thing with biology, same thing with whatever. I hope you get the drift. I'm a not licensed physician. I'm a medical, scientific, health person. And you can pay for my time and expertise to help you figure something out. It's like when people are curious about like hiring me for personal training or for health something, I explain to them that, you pay, let's just say $300 a month. I'm not only going to tell you like what you can eat. You can also consult me on medications. Now, I can't give you advice on which medications to take, but I can give you information about the medications. I can't advise which medical tests you should do, but I can give you information on which ones might just be a good idea. And then if you happen to get them, I can give you information on what those results might mean. I can't advise you on what to do, but I can give you information on what you can do if you choose to. Yeah. Hope you like the video.